Hey, hi there. Hey, it's May, and I'm back. Leslie Yoda Plazz, author of The Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz, part-time superhero, full-time mom. Took a couple of days off. May 2nd was my half birthday. I turned 54 and a half. So I took a couple of days off, but I couldn't wait to get back and talk to you again. And so I'm now, I skipped a couple days, but I'm calling it the Zazoo Plazz May video party. We'll call it a party because nature's throwing a party outside, everything's blooming, days are getting warmer, spirits are lifting. So we're gonna call it the May video party, MVP for short. And the most valuable person, instead of most valuable player, most valuable person is you. Me, you, all of us. We're all MVPs. Moms, everybody. So, May the 4th. First thing I think of as a Star Wars fan is May the 4th be with you. It's kind of a Star Wars fan day. Say, sounds like May the Force be with you, May the 4th. So I got out my little Yoda socks, which actually appear in one of the stories. My little fluttery Yoda socks I like. I know they're weird, right? I got two of them. I got two Yoda socks. And I wore these in the Thanksgiving Manchester road race near me. And my friend, Millie, who's in the book, she dressed up as Chewbacca. And there's a picture, I'm not going to show you today, but there's a picture of us. Me dressed as Yoda with my Yoda hat and socks, green, all in green. Her with her Chewbacca costume that she made, brown fur with like a foil band going across. It's amazing. It's in the book. So today I realized also it's Audrey Hepburn's birthday. And for those of you who might not be familiar, Audrey Hepburn was in Breakfast at Tiffany's, that famous movie. She was very famous, in, my mom's generation in the 50s and 60s and beyond. And I think she passed away in the 90s, but she would have been 91 today. So, as a tribute to Audrey Hepburn, first of all, my mom bore a strong resemblance to Audrey Hepburn. In fact, at college they used to call her the Audrey Hepburn of her college. And so I thought this was appropriate. There's me and my mom. And this is about 1967 or thereabouts, 67 or 8. And I'm wearing my little dress with Daisy, just like Zazu. And there's my mom, and she's got that, the dark hair, the pale skin, the red lips. She looks an awful lot like Audrey Hepburn. She was always very petite, very well dressed. My mom has always had poise. Audrey Hepburn was impeccably dressed, and one of her quotes was, she used to talk about kindness and, beauty really coming in the way that you treat others, and the good you see in them and the kind words you say and, just your attitude. And one of her quotes was, "The best thing to hold on to in life is each other." And I thought, oh, that's a good idea at this time. And that ties in with a passage in Zazu. And I'm going to read about the time we were running that race. I had my little Yoda socks on, and my foot actually slipped out of my sneaker, because these were not usual compression socks that I would wear. They're kind of slippery. So I say, after the gun went off, I'm talking about myself and all my friends. There was a group of us running, and I said, after the gun went off, we stuck together until my shoe slipped off my fluttery foot mid-hill, and a kind woman held the crowd back so I could hobble over and retrieve it. My friends waited as I caught up, worried I'd been trampled. We crossed the finish line seconds apart, arms raised in triumph, and high-fived each other. The force was with us that day. So, it kind of all weaves together, right? Audrey Hepburn, and holding on to people helping each other out. In other words, this woman came out of nowhere. She held the crowd back. You've got to imagine thousands of runners are running this race. Maybe there were 15,000 people, and you're going up this hill, and she held the crowd back while I went back to get my shoe. Otherwise, I surely would have been, run over or something. I'm hopping along on my one shoe. And I didn't see her before then or after. She just kind of appeared. And has that ever happened to you? And my friends they were farther up ahead, so they had kept running, not knowing. Otherwise they would have helped me. Sometimes the people that you think will be the ones to help you are not. Not at that time. And half the time it's total strangers who show up to help you out. Isn't that kind of miraculous? She probably didn't know she was going to be helping me out. She saw someone in need, and she hopped in. Thinking, gee, if I was in her place, I really wish somebody would have done that for me. Maybe she thought that, or maybe she just said, maybe she didn't think, or maybe something said to her, look at that woman needs your help, and she just went and did it. For whatever reason, she helped me out that day. And I was able to finish with my friends and, have fun. So, maybe you noticed that maybe you're not running a race. Maybe you're just working. Or you're at the grocery store trying to, with your mask, trying to get your groceries and get out. Or you're driving and you get a flat tire and someone just shows up from nowhere, helps you change your tire and takes off. Think about a time in your life when someone unexpected showed up and made your day that you were not expecting. Or even a friend you haven't heard from in many years, messaging out of the blue to say they read your book and it made them smile and laugh and remember some good times when they were back in high school. Could be anybody. We're not alone. Just keep that in mind. Think about it. Who popped up today to make you smile or helped you out somehow? Who knows when it's going to be asked of you? Just be open, right? Write it down. Keep track of it. Stay alert and have poise. Sit up straight. Audrey would be proud of you. Until tomorrow, Zazoo Plazz. May the 4th be with you.